Okay, everybody, this is Jay with jrwelding.net, and this is actually probably take 4 on this video. It is November 26, 2020, Thanksgiving morning, and we're going to start cooking dinner here shortly, but I wanted to take a few minutes to tell everybody that I wish you a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday and upcoming holidays. I appreciate every one of you coming to my channel and watching what I do and ramble on about technology and cameras and that sort of thing. And it's very much appreciated since this is really just a hobby of mine. I'm going to do a quick overview of things that I may have done videos on in the past and have not. Right now, my daily driver for work and home is the iPad Pro 2020. And has the Magic Keyboard and pen and a terabyte of storage in it. And this really has become my daily driver for work, making life a lot more simple for me and mobile. I use remote desktop on this to access my network servers, and I can pretty much do everything with this that I've done with the MacBook Pro, which is now delegated to the desktop over here, driving my 50-inch Samsung ultra-wide gaming monitor. Does a great job on that, and that's a 2020 MacBook Pro that was given to me as a Christmas present. Trying to get my audio a little bit better. For my videos, I'm using a different cable and 2 microphones instead of the 1 because everybody literally complains about my audio levels. So hopefully this is resolving some of this, and we'll continue on. I've reset Final Cut Pro on my editing devices to see if that may be a problem, and of course the new cable to see if that's a problem. So trying to limit it down to what's actually going on. I've reset the camera and set the microphone's input from my Pico Stream here to the recommended setting of number 2 coming in. So hopefully that will resolve a lot of these issues. So on the software front, Luminar 4 got broken by Big Sur public beta and the public release. The workaround for that was to, instead of exporting, share to a email file and then copy that email file out, creating an extra step. And I really didn't think they were going to update it because they're moving into Luminar AI and kind of like dropping anything in regards to Luminar 4, but they did fix it and they sent out a update that now allows export seamlessly again. In addition to that, Affinity Photo sent out a new update to their software and offering full support for Mac's new line of CPUs. So they are now poised already with their software to work seamlessly on that stuff. Let's see. On the camera front, Sigma 100 to 400 zoom lens. E-mount for the Sony a7 III, and this has auto and manual focus. It has focus limiting, and it has steady shot, built-in OS stabilization built into it with 2 settings. One is the strongest optical stabilization, number 2 is less, and this gets you up close and personal with the kind of nature that you may want to shoot. In addition to that, it does allow Sony's digital zoom to work with this also, and I believe there is a teleconverter coming out. Sorry, I was drawing a blank. A teleconverter coming out from Sigma to even boost this more. And I do a lot of moonshots. This really has stepped up the quality of the moonshot from a 200 millimeter telephoto lens. So happy to have that. That is the contemporary line, and that means that it's their more or less their entry level. It's not their art lens in the E-mount, but glad they came out with it, because Sony's 400 or 600 millimeter lenses are double the cost of that. Behind me, over on this side, I've put a little shelf, and I've moved my UDM Pro, which is the Unify Dream Machine Pro, over into that, along with my DS918 Plus. So now that's kind of like got its own little nesting place. The DSM or Synology Disk Station is running DSM 7 now, and the story behind that is I downgraded or upgraded to 7, broke Plex, which I did a video on, and then I downgraded to 6 again, and then there were some command lines you can do with Plex that makes it work on DSM 7, so I recently, within 2 days ago, upgraded to DSM 7 again. So running on that box, just great. It is a much more modern GUI, and in general, I'm happy with the performance of it. As far as the Dream Machine and my wireless access point Pro in the living room, I am having problems in the back of the house with that access point, really kind of giving me a Wi-Fi quality rating of about 83, 85, which means that high definition videos time out on my Rokus and Apple TVs back there. So I need to do some research and find out what's going on with that. I did not have the problem before I mounted it on the wall, which is kind of interesting. So we'll see what's happening in regards to that. It could be a cabling issue for all I know. So we'll mess around with that and see what's going on. I haven't bought my Unify Protect cameras yet, which will be replacing my Arlos. That's going to happen first quarter of 2021. I think that pretty much brings us up to date with what we have here. And again, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Your viewership is very much appreciated, and I probably won't be doing another video until 2021, January, but I'm planning on stepping it up a little bit. We're going to use secondary cameras like the GoPro Hero 8 Black, and I want to get more into 360 degree video again, and possibly 3D, because my Insta360 Pro camera does 3D 360, and go see where I'm going to go with that. And again, we've got a house full. I hope you do too, and stay safe. I love you all, and thanks again for the views. Take care.